Live at 5, it's Offer Review, and I found out this morning from Tana that the creative director, Sean Dugan, has moved on to greener pastures. Of course, I want to wish him the best of luck. Looks like he's going to be developing a new top secret game over at Netflix. Now, this is not a good thing for the community. Creative directors are important to the future of the game, and it is not an easy position to fill. Like if I were to say that there are like 4 key roles for the development of a mobile game, and creative director is absolutely one of them. And I want to say that many people from Marvel Strike Force have moved over to Netflix. I want to say a large portion of the core founders of Marvel Strike Force have moved on to Netflix, including our previous creative director, which was Jason Bender. He's over there doing work as well. So I don't think this is a good thing for the game, but I know that if I were to guess, and this is 1,000% speculation, probably was a good opportunity for him to move into a new title and create something new rather than working with an existing title where he would actually get to create something perhaps from scratch. So maybe that's a good thing for him, but I don't know if that's good for the player base. I really don't, but you know, people change jobs all the time. I just know that creative director is a hard position to fill. So are we all still hoarding orbs? And I think it's very reasonable to be skeptical of everything that Scopely says. There was an announcement last week on the Players Voice Movement website from the developers. Basically, it says orb hoarding events shelved, not just for July. And I was happy with this, except for the last sentence. The Marvel Strike Force team is removing gold orbs or training orb opening events. During our last player council meeting, we were able to commit to July, but now we have put a stop to these recurring events. There's no plans to run these in the future, hopefully ever again. So I think this is a reasonable to be skeptical. And I like what Jack Zones had to say here. My thought is they're going to do it for the foreseeable future, which actually what they said. One of 2 things will happen. They legitimately aren't going to do it anymore, and you're just stalling your progress or potential that they change their minds, but likely won't. And I believe this is true, and I have opened a large majority of the orbs that I need. Like if I need the resources, I'm opening them. I'm not just opening them all, but I'm opening them as I need them, right? And then you open your stove, and in 3 to 4 months, they decide to do an orb opening event, and people that hoarded all their orbs will get 1 or 2 extra milestones. So I feel like that's a reasonable take for sure. And I wanted to talk about the Blitz credit situation because I think there's some. They did address it, but I feel like for people that don't Blitz at all, it's probably a net negative. And this person right here is talking about Blitz credits and the recent change in milestone rewards are bad. Appreciate the intention was to stop hoarding, but seriously, what events for the Blitz orb openings or spending currency? The new economy favors new players. All orbs have benefit, or in-game players who don't need the credits and only Blitz hard for leaderboards. The in-betweens are feeling the pain. My credits dried up in a week, and now I'm praying to RNGs for Brawn or She-Hulk shards. Apparently, you need to Blitz 1 or 2 more rotations to get the same currency from the milestones. But for someone like me who's blitzing 4 rotations a day, it's a big jump in screen time. And the same person says, stoppage of Blitz credits? I know it's pretty dumb, but I read in the blogs, and they never saw anything about it. But we know why we stopped getting Blitz credits for the milestone and rank rewards. Well, it's because they wanted to stop hoarding. And they actually did talk about it not that long ago. This was in the release patch notes for 7.2, so just a couple weeks ago. Future Blitz milestones with Blitz credits will be updated to Blitz orb fragments, and Blitz credits awarded from wins have significantly been increased. And haven't been able to calculate the actual amount, but when you Blitz, you're getting more credits for Blitz. Well, if I don't Blitz, then I'm not getting more, right? And for me, I spend almost all of my Blitz credits on war attacks. And the new system has made it a little bit easier for me for war attacks, so I don't have to. Where am I going to look for this? Blitz credits right here for the defense and war energy refills. The new system is a little bit better for that, and so I've actually been able to accrue a little bit since the changes to war. But in theory, you're going to have to blitz 1 or 2 more rotations a day if you want to keep up for the milestones. I feel like for me, this is a net negative and not a positive change. And I still am of the opinion that hoarding is bad. I hate the hoarding system. But if they're just going to strip rewards away, that doesn't fix the problem of what they're trying to do, right? Mega orbs are waste. Just open a mega orb from the quick rumble blitz. 100 weaver shards. Yeah, I don't think weaver should be in a mega orb. And I know there's some people that did not get, all the weaver shards, but a large percent of the community, got maxed out 7 yellow spider weavers because of the air. Bifrost campaign gear drop rate. Is it just my terrible luck, or is the drop rate for mini use both in Vol and also an alligator just trash? Yes. They don't want to give them away. Yes. But refresh the node twice and get 0 pieces. Come on. Yeah, I feel like this right here is just a FOMO thing, fear of missing out. And the purpose of this event is to get people to rush and get their beta ray bill to gear tier 13. They look at it and they see, wow, I could be getting bonus 17s. But the reality is the drop rates are horrible. So if you're a person who has not unlock beta ray build and don't have a gear tier 13, and you're looking at this thinking, wow, I'm missing out on rewards. Let me assure you that the drop rates are not great, and it is what it is. It's that is the point of them doing that, is to get people to rush getting beta ray build to gear tier 13 because they see the potential, but the drop rates are pretty terrible. I really like the increased gold from the war season payout. Yeah, I got over 7 million. That feels good. Absolutely feels good. Let's get into some offers. This is an offer right here. This is not great. $5. These orbs right here, let's just say they have a little more than 200,000 per orb. So that's 1.1 million for $5. Nothing special. Then right here, you've got, basically 800,000. You've got basically 2.3 million for $10. So nothing too special about either of these offers, but if you're in the market to purchase gold, this is probably one of the better ways of purchasing gold. It's typically pretty expensive considering how much gold it takes to go to level 90 to 95. It takes like 4.1 billion. Billions, no, 4.1 million to go from like 90 to 95. It's over 4 million. It's a ton. If you're looking for training materials, there you go. And this, I guess, if you're interested in getting the points, I know I forgot to do this yesterday, but this is just a reminder that if you have an abundance of arena credits, you can use them for the milestone. And then lastly, this is an interesting, now it is not for Morgan Le Fay, so it's for the other 4 members, of the Darkhold team outside of Morgan Le Fay. Equal chances of getting a 5, 6, or 7. I feel like most people have these teams already reasonably upgraded, so this may not be a super popular offer. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.